Favorites. Series 1 Heritage. All right. There's Ulysses right there. This is a fresh case, just so you know. We'll do the other half next week. Or, this weekend. Next weekend, whatever. My days melt together. The weeks and weekends and stuff. Doesn't have a lot of meaning. I will have Select Baseball. That doesn't release. The release is tomorrow. I think I'll have some by the weekend. Should be a fun one. Oh, fun, Ulysses. Now you just need a Ohtani autograph. Complete the day. All right. Tuesday breaks. Series 1 Hobby half case drafted teams to start us off. That's how the draft played out. We have the mixer full. Oh, the first Heritage is full. We only have one break left with anything left, and there's 4 spots left in the last Heritage. So they're all going to be happening tonight. Thanks, everybody. I've been impressed with Series 1 so far. We've gotten lots of fun, cool things. Now, of course, you never know, but... Getting out of here. Jeez. Yeah, I am JMBB. Thank you. I don't know what it was. Just one of those days, kind of, you know. Nice. All right. Stuff's in the middle of the hobby packs or at the back? No, at the back, yeah. It's like I've never opened Series 1 before. It is amazing when you open different stuff how quickly you forget the cadences. Oh! Look at that thing! JMBBB! Lindor home field advantage. I love it. He got his Mets, and he got a nice case hit Lindor. I saw he was 3 for 4 yesterday. He's off to one of his notoriously slow starts, but got a few hits yesterday. He's been better the last few games. Man, that one snuck up on me. Usually I can see the edge of them. I don't have one from this year. I think I have one from last year, but rainbow leaders. We could, yeah, I'd be happy to work something out on that. Wow. Okay, I will send you something, JMBBB. Thank you very much, though. I love it. Call to the hall. Raisel Iglesias, purple to 250. Garrett Cole base. Ah, thank you. Ben Rice is off to a good start, I think. I mean, the whole Yankees are killing the ball. Tatis. No. Can you hear something? Is my desktop audio playing or something? I'm alone. As far as I know, I'm alone. Yeah, I saw that Tigers have beaten him 2 days in a row. Oh no, I quietly thank JMBBB again for offering me that card. Yeah, could be the voice too, a little bit. Vlad Jr. Manster down there at the bottom. He just signed a $500 million deal. Love Vlad. Game used bat. I did see that Red Wing. That's very odd. I wonder if we'll hear more about it. First silver pack. Pujols, Robinson, Jackson, Bagwell. Is that like... It almost has to be like a personal thing, but he's been there for 10 years. Very strange. No, we can talk about whatever. We don't have to talk about baseball. Have there been any rumblings of what? Why? Yeah. I mean, it has to be something like that, basically. It's not performance driven. I guess they've lost 4 in a row, but they're not having a spectacular year. They won a title 2 years ago. And they're having a fine year for now. Then low. That is negative, Manster. He's been fine, I think. Also, it's been 10 games this season. DeGrom to 2025. Ooh, look at that. Barry Larkin, 1990. Football Joe, that card's awesome. Cool. Larry Barkin. Perfect auto. Snuck up on me. Anthony Rizzo, team logo border. Param Bowling. Cool, another case hit thing. Already a good 2 boxes. Box and a half. Rizzo. I think I don't think it's officially over, but he has more or less been retired by the league, it sounds like. Deadpool. Yeah, you never know if they're just always saying that, Manster, to try to get better deals and stuff. And then somebody offers you $500 million and you go, yeah, okay, sounds good, thank you. I'll take that. Freddie Peralta. Ryan and Carrie, hello. Juju Watkins. Huh, try to turn on the Mets here. And yeah, that's interesting. There is a lot of interest tonight. Even last night was pretty quiet to start. But the breaks are full, I guess. Maybe that has something to do with it. People know their breaks are going to happen. Yeah, I saw that too. It's weird. I heard about that. I've heard about the thing on the radio, on the news, and then saw that Dotel was there. And Nelson Cruz's sister, who is, I think they said she's a official of some kind there. It was like 30 or something the last I saw, I think. And it wasn't over necessarily. Henderson, Chapman, Arozarena, and Gwynn. Yeah, really sad. Oh, 18. What did he say, Manster? I didn't hear it. Julio, pink. That's just a basic Cunha there. Is that a dig at Soto or at Ohtani? Or both? Yeah, I mean, that does... It's weird because I totally understand both players. Number one, it's like, yeah, somebody offered me $700 million. What do you want from me? On the other hand, you know, I totally get Merrill being comfortable where he is and thinking that, you know, making whatever he's going to make, $10 million a year is plenty, which, yeah, I think I could survive on $10 million a year. he is the kind of player who could end up with, could have ended up with a $700 million deal, though. That is one thing. It's one thing if, like, you hear that from a relief pitcher or something. But Merrill's a guy who has a chance, or would have had a chance to get a $700 million deal if he had played the same way that Soto did with extensions and stuff. And yeah, naive is probably the right word, He's only played for one team. He's only in his second year. Wait till the organization does something that bothers him. Oh. Everybody hold on to your butts. I think we have a patch auto thing. The thickness on that thing. I can't tell what direction it's facing. Wow. Pete Alonso to 15. JMBBB. Look at that card. Grab a one touch for that thing. The flagship autograph patch card to 15. Peter. Yeah, a bunch of dirt around that pinstripe there. That's not a pinstripe, it's like piping, I guess you would say. Open up this silver pack, then I'm going to grab a one touch for that JMBBB. Man, really good 3 boxes again. Not much happening in the silver packs. An Amador rookie in that one, but cool. Three boxes to go. Yeah, I guess that's, like I said, unless maybe the Padres are super special. But in general, they'll cut his best friend or like trade somebody who he thought was totally untradeable or Padres rainbow. Yeah, that's that too. Yeah. Doesn't happen very often for guys of his caliber, but certainly could. It's interesting, the wave of extensions lately. Crochet and Campbell for the... That's an Ohtani pink all-tops team. Ulysses. Cool little Ohtani insert. Little something. It makes sense, I mean... I'm happy the Brewers signed Churio to the contract they did. That was before he ever even played a game. It also, you know, they're much more team-friendly deals generally, you know. You know, like, I think Churio, like Merrill, is making $10-ish million a year. Where if they were playing for league minimum for the first 4 years, they could get $40 million a year or something. And I think that part of it is, you know, if players are, like if Churio is playing at an MVP level or something the next 2 years, 3 years, they'll restructure it and give him more money, I think, you know. But they certainly are team friendly. Darno, Rainbow. But even like, didn't Acuna sign a pretty team friendly one? Did Julio maybe? There's a certain someone who did that turned out to not be a team-friendly contract that we don't have to talk about. I assume they're not paying it anyway at this point. Baseball stars, Darren Baker for the Nationals. Yeah. Kobe Mayo rookie, Imanaga second year, Chipper, and River Ryan rookie. Still no parallels or autographs of the silver packs. Yeah, he's been unbelievable. Evaldi. Yeah, it's interesting too, like now, I can't remember pitchers, it happens every once in a while, but who would you say, like, is currently saddled, like a team that's saddled with a terrible contract? Bryce Turang, he's off to an awesome start. He's been super good. JF. You know, we're not, I can't remember like a guy on the tail end of a Vernon Wells deal or a Troy Tulowitzki deal. All the guys who have signed for huge money are living up to it. Oh, Rendon is still on that deal. That's true. He's on the same, yeah. That's a good one. Oh, an orange Twins Say Cheese. Cranky Yankee. Cool. To 25. Yeah, Stanton is like that. 13 of 25. Yeah, I mean the Soto deal could turn into that, but it'll be a little bit. Caminero. Relic. Digital Donnie. Also with like Soto and Ohtani, I don't know if this was true as much of the, well, it hasn't been of the Rendon deal. He's been bad the whole time. But like Vernon Wells, I remember back in the day with the bad one, and Tulo. Like Soto and Ohtani are going to be good if they're not hurt, I guess. For the next 5, 6, 7 years probably. And then it's like, well, you've gotten your money's worth if they're good for a few years even. Yeah. And if they're, if they like win a World Series, or, if he's good that whole time, he'll have paid for himself in 8 years. That's my big question is, with the Dodgers winning the World Series last year, Eflin backwards for no reason, how much of Ohtani's contract is already like covered basically? They could have easily made an extra $100 million, $200 million in revenue just last year. Paid for 20% of the deal or something. Yeah, the Pirates don't sign guys. I wonder if they've offered him like that, the 8-year, $100 million, 8-year, $90 million type deal that Merrill and Churio and those guys have signed. Trout, silver pack. Martinez, rookie. Thorpe. Robin Yount. Yeah, it does feel that way. That's too bad. The Brewers aren't like big spenders, obviously, but that would be rough if your team just never tried at all. Last box. Yeah, there's a few teams that just don't do it. They will not do it. The White Sox. Now, speaking of bad contracts, The biggest contract in White Sox history was Benintendi, and he was like the worst player in the league last year. That doesn't help. Brant Herter, he pitched today, I saw. Rookie for the Tigers. Obviously, Oakland doesn't really. But Oakland, like, they weirdly have accumulated some good talent there. Obviously not by signing huge free agents, but... they're fun, especially the lineup. The pitching isn't great, but... Corey Lee, blue to 150 for the White Sox. Donnie? Yeah. And like I said, I can't complain too much about the Brewers. They signed Braun when he was good. They paid him. I mean, that in retrospect wasn't like the best idea, but they tried. They've kept Yelich. Obviously, the deal with Chourio seems like a really good move at this point. Yeah, I haven't been to a Timber Rattler game in a long time now. Years and years. Still a little bit of a drive for me. Ward. I actually did open, I think 2 of them. I didn't get anything. I just opened them for me. I haven't ripped like a bunch of them for breaks or anything. Well, Bryce Harper game used. JF Cards. It's a fun one for your fills. Last packet of break, Ellie, Yelly, Soto, and Will Clark. Well, we had some good ones in there. We had the Pete Alonso flagship patch auto to 15. And a Barry Larkin on-card auto. Darren Baker baseball stars. The Rizzo team logo border and Lindor home field advantage. Harper and Vlad game used 1990 relics and a Caminero rookie relic. We had an orange Say Cheese for the Twins. Lee to 150, Iglesias to 250, Turang and DeGrom to 2025. Herder rookie rainbow, Trout, Martinez, Thorpe, Mayo, Imanaga, River Ryan, Ohtani pink all tops team, Amador, and Julio pink 1990.